Okay, sorry about that. We actually missed the open market value. We had written down the open market value. So at that date, the open market value for the digital printer was 400,000 rands. So now adjusted cost, we know that we had initially bought the asset for 300,000 rand. That would make it our adjusted cost, 300,000 versus the other amount, which is a market value amount, which is 400,000 rand. So between the two, we will then take the lower of the two, which is the 300,000 rands. So that means we're going to apply our 40% to the 300,000 rand, and we'll apply the tax fraction of 15 over 115, and that should give us a value in which we would have to recognize output VAT payable over to SARS. So in this instance, when we calculate this value, we will get a number that should be our value. So it's going to be 40%. So let's just start with the fraction, Okay, that's one. Then we're going to times it by 300,000 rand, which is our adjusted cost. I hope we will be in the same effect, and we'll times by 40. Sorry about that. We're going to go 15 over 115 is equals to so our adjusted cost, or the value of the actual VAT now will go on to be stated as 15,652 rands, which would now be an output VAT that would be levied. So this would be output VAT that would be payable over to SARS as a result of that asset having changed from a taxable supply of 60% being reduced to 20%. And so that means output VAT of this amount would now have to be payable over to SARS. So that's what we basically talking about in terms of this scenario, where we had a decrease so far as the actual taxable supply of that former asset having been changed from the percentage that was formerly applicable to it as being a taxable supply, which was reduced by 40% to an exempt supply, which would not be able to make it possible for us to have claimed this VAT, because we would not want to claim VAT at 20% from SARS perspective. And that's where an asset decrease from taxable supply in terms of the percentage used to basically taking a portion of that percentage used into a filter of the exempt supply side of them so far as that particular asset. So I hope that makes sense.